Hey everybody, Jonny Arclight here. Welcome back to Alicemare. In this episode, we are going to get the true ending. Now, to get the true ending, you do have to collect all of the shards of XXXX. There is 9 of them total, 2 in every world up until you get to this point, and 1 in this world. And I'll show you where you get the shard in this world. It should be in here. It should be. What in the world? What's that? Can I interact with either of these? There's a novel here. Strange book, isn't it? But lots of people have read it. I wrote it, but the name is my friend's. Yes, I hate it. I know I've told you that again and again. The name itself is great. My teacher gave it to me. But I hate myself so much for not living up to the name. Okay. It's blotted out and unreadable. I'll save it here just in case. What is this over here? Is this a bed? Is that a hole? What is that? I can't even tell what that is. I guess it's just a bed. Yeah. It just looks weird. Alright. Shall we move on? I think gosh. This is where we part. This is my world. This door leads to my current world. It's very tiny and still restricted. It's open. Why did it come to this? You're smart, so perhaps you know. If you know the answer, tell me, Alan. Where'd he go? Obtained a shard. Okay, so that's the final shard. So I should have 9. Mother, father, I have to go. Alright, hang on. Let's look. Let's look it up. I do have 9. Okay, so I have them all. So I can get the true ending. I can get the true ending, guys. It's blotted out and unreadable. We're going in. Okay, let's save one more time right here. Okay, so what's this? Strange hole. The true ending's behind the door. So I saved, and I'll get this ending too. I think this is the Cheshire Cat ending. So let me see what they both are. We'll look at them both. This one first, and then the true ending. You have to be very particular about getting the Cheshire Cat ending. From what I've read, whenever he talks to you, you have to say, you have to answer everything he asks you with "not sure." It's dark in here. Whoa! Count your sins. Oh, does he have his mask off, or is? Yeah, he has his hood off. Judgment, guilty, sentenced to bed. Sweet dreams for life. Yo, yo, yo! What? Told you, didn't I, that I'd show you the goods in the hood? Was kind of a mess. I scrounged up some stuff. Left eyes from a boy hurt by sheep, hair a girl who lost the light, ears an abandoned black cat. Pretty sweet, don't you think? Heap on that praise. Now, I'm a guy who keeps his promises. You got the key, yeah, from the White Rabbit? But you stabbing somebody or getting stabbed is boring, for me anyway. You're not sure how to answer any of my questions. You taste lousy, I bet. Ah, that's right. Didn't I tell you that too? We eat souls. If we don't, we go poof. We could eat dogs or frogs, sure, but people taste best. Especially when their souls are broken by despair and agony. Kids don't know much stuff. If you know what to take, it's easy to break them. But man, I didn't think you'd be so hollow when I took it from you. Kids like you are rare in this day and age, you know? Adults are no good, though. They're too hard because of all that dirty knowledge. So, we mainly dine by luring kids into this world. Ah, but this time is special. That guy never changed, not since he was a little brat. Couldn't be a happier day than this, no sir. What's so funny? You eat pigs and cows, and their souls. What's the difference if we eat what's the difference if we eat frog and human souls? There really ain't no difference between us and you. Why do we keep using the same language as you? That never struck you. Question, what do you think happens when people die? When people die and vanish from the world, they give us power. Because souls don't die. There's all kinds of them, and I take things from them. Rabbit can rewrite the signs on the paths people take, in a good way or a bad way. You guys like to call that the work of demons or angels, depending. The only one different is our God. He's pretty wrathful. He made it so all creatures need XXXX to live. Love? But people forget love because they made their own rules. I'm just guessing that that's what that is. I'm not sure. Well, what do you think of that? The world was already over once people came into being, just taking the road to the end from then on. Well, there you go. That's what I've done. Now, I told you a bit ago, the only way to link the world with the world, a pact with a demon. In layman's terms, your soul and mind get mixed. If I can take a soul rather than eat it, I can live much, much longer. Strong intentions are risky. Those make it hard for me to act the way I like. But you're empty. You don't get a chance this good every day. If you give me everything, I'll take all the guys in this world back to your world as thanks. It'll be over before you know it. It doesn't hurt. Vanish here or merge with me to help the others. What will it be? Okay. See what happens. Pact made. I can't hate you, smart brats. By the way, I think you'll keep enough consciousness to see, so there's that. What I took from you? Alright, I'll tell you before you go. XXXX. I took XXXX from you. And from the others. Satisfied? Alrighty, I'll remember you. Sure will. So long, Alan. So, he killed me? Is that what happened? Man, it's always hard to get used to new stuff. As for this key, meh, don't want to meet Rabbit right now. I'll toss it out round here. Now to pick up the pieces, who'll I eat first? I bet if I eat him right in front of him, he'll fall into despair easy. Can't eat adults though. I'll play with them, then get some new parts from them. And the Cheshire Cat. So the Cheshire Cat was pretty evil. After all, so probably shouldn't have done that. That's why we're gonna go back and get the true ending right now. You guys ready for this? It's gonna happen. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. What? Is there a key in one of the bookshelves? Read. Victim of nightmare syndrome continue to increase. I'm sure they've found some good food, but they're up to something in our world to drag people into the world. Parents suddenly being violent to children, banning them, forsaking them. It must be the rabbit's power. The cat must be up to something too. What did he tell me back then? I only took one thing from you. Was it really only one? Can a person be so easily ruined by having one thing taken? Is the cat lying? I don't have a clue. There's no time, no time, no time. The door. How do I get into the room if it's locked? Read the diary. I bought a house, well, but it was formerly a facility. It's much too big for me. I can see myself getting lost easily. I'm indebted to Cliff once again. I should really thank him later. Today I met a girl. A few days ago, she was found near a house that burned down. It seems to be the daughter. She insists there's someone other than her. She seems to have another personality, so I gave her double the furniture and such. I wasn't sure what to do, but at any rate, I found a research subject this way. She's now in my care. No symptoms at the moment. I met a second girl. I received a letter 3 days ago that had all the particulars. Perhaps because of what she's been through, she's much less cheery. She's reluctant to talk with me. She enjoyed talking with the other girl, albeit not for very long. It may be slow, but I'll try to get her talking with me. No symptoms at the moment. The third, I met a boy. I was surprised, but given his mother, I decided to take him in. He talks plenty, but he is illogical. He He was a little awkward with the two girls, but they're playing together a few days later. Today, he kept putting frogs on my head. He's a bit too mischievous. No symptoms at the moment. I met the fourth, a girl. She walked from a town in the woods. I talked with her and she told me about a new mysterious illness. Evidently it wiped out her town. Does she have resistance to it? I'm a little interested, but it's unrelated. She doesn't want to talk about it much. It's hard to talk with her. She doesn't talk with the others, just playing piano in her room. No symptoms at the moment. All the children have the potential to break out, but still no symptoms. But are there even symptoms? How did it go back then? I'm getting a headache. I'll stop for now. A few pages are ripped out. I met a fifth child. He was outside when the incident happened. They say the shot caused memory loss. That's me! He's talking about me! At a glance, I was surprised. It's just a hunch, but he must be on the verge. I'll watch him very carefully. 2 seasons have passed since then. What have I been doing? I feel like my chest is burning. I see the scene in my mind again. This must mean yes. Very soon. It must be over soon. My head hurts. I'm sorry, Fiona. There's a scrap of paper in the book. Obtain a notebook scrap. When I came to, it was my usual world. She's still sleeping today. I love lots of people, but I was never loved. Why is that? It's gotta be love, man. It's gotta be. Should I have been loved more? But there's no bad people left. There's only good people around me. The cat says only bad people can love. What? No, maybe not. Which is right? I don't know. I don't know a thing. I just keep trying to love people so I can be loved. And the door is unlocked. We can go in. Whoa. Teach! My boy, Alan! If you're here, then no, the cat can't be trusted. You really are proficient at breaking promises. It's quite troubling. That key, it looks sharp. Give that to teacher, would you, right away? Give him the key or hide it behind your back? I guess give him the key. Good boy. What? Haha, it doesn't even hurt. Now it can end this awful dream. Yes, it's the end. Will you hear my story? This isn't my first time in the world. I've been here before. Nightmare syndrome. As an avid reader, I'm sure you've heard of it at least once. It's a disease that keeps one from waking and takes their soul. The cause is said to be unknown, but I believe it emerges in children whose hearts are in darkness. Have you noticed? I took in hurt children with nowhere to go, helped them, and let them live with me. But secretly I observed and studied them as children who might acquire the sickness. I must have upset you. I'm sorry. I want to destroy this world and these dreams, whatever it takes. I lost someone important to me, right before my eyes in this world. Ever since then I've thought of nothing else. It was my selfishness. So when you arrived, I was very surprised. Maybe because you reminded me of myself from back then. If I made you unhappy, I thought you'd acquire it, but I couldn't do that. Soon, my door opened. I should have come alone. The rest of you were taken in as well, and the entrance grew bigger as a result. I tried various things, but nothing worked. Alan, though you opened the door, you did nothing wrong. It's all my fault. There. It's okay. This is my dream. My world. I hid too much of my weakness. Before I knew it, I was drowning in more than I could imagine. Oh. Yeah, close enough. So I have to end it, for her as well. I'm not very smart, she often told me so. I researched long, but I guess it was all for naught. Take this. Obtained a locket. I couldn't give you what you wanted most, because I was never given it. I don't even know what it's like. I'm sorry. If you have nothing, then you should make something. You have wonderful friends all around you. Just take it slow. You're smart, Alan, so you'll be fine. Right, I'm an adult, allegedly, so they won't eat me. I'll figure something out. There's a number for a man named Cliff on my desk. Say my name and he'll come help you. He's my one and only friend. He's very kind. You'll be fine. Whoa! Please forget about me. Then no one will have to come here again. Good night, Alan. Huh. Obtain a notebook scrap. Why wasn't I loved? I thought I could love then, but I simply wasn't able to do it because I didn't know how to love. What will I do now? I've lost everything. I have nothing. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Am I awake? What's happening? Wake up! Oh, here we go. Okay, so I gotta make a phone call and talk to Cliff. Here. No? Thought I had to... Maybe not. Yeah, I thought I need to make a phone call, right? You said to call Cliff. Diary. Read. What? Picture and a note from teacher's locket. It's the boy from earlier and a girl who resembles him. And this note. I'm in beverage, but not in rink. I'm in hurt, but not in pin. I'm in 7, but not in scene. Oh, riddle. I'm in beverage, but not in rink. The letter D. I'm in hurt, but not in pain. Or in pin. So pain, but not pin. So A. I'm in 7, but not in seeing. V. Okay. I'm in drizzle, but not in ran. So that's rain. So that's I. I'm in card, but not in automobile. Oh, okay. So, David. Spells David. That's the teacher's name? So, is that what I need to click on here? The diary. Read. David. No? Didn't work. Yeah, it's gotta be David, right? Didn't work. Okay. Good night, teacher. Huh. I guess that's the end. But I don't think that's the true ending. I'm not really sure. It won't let me make the phone call you told me to do. So perhaps I will make one more episode. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Do what you guys do best. And I will see you guys again in the next episode. Goodbye.